All right, what is going on, guys? Hope you guys are having a beautiful Sunday. All right, so let's see. Was I even late? I am by a couple minutes. Sorry, guys. I was getting some stuff together last minute. I was filming for a video. Garden, my man, what's up, dude? All right, so we got some cool stuff to do with this stream tonight. I wanted to do this Friday, but it took a lot more preparation than what I had initially thought. So I haven't done one of these streams in a while, so you guys will have to forgive me on kind of losing track on what I really need to get ready here. So, but anyways, real quick disclaimer: this is an 18 plus stream, 18 plus channel. If you are here under the age of 18, ensure that you have your parent or guardian's permission to be here. If you don't, I'm going to have to ask you to leave the stream. All right, appreciate it, guys. Okay, so this is what we're doing today. All right. Just earlier, I had uh, I was making some of this stuff here, and I had a couple of models that I had printed out beforehand. So this is what we're working with right now. Maybe painting these two models here, and then what we're gonna do is we're also gonna paint this. This is a base that I had just finished not too long ago, but we're going to be using this as a base for our models here. So we're going to be painting this and these two droids. So I already primed and spray painted this one because I didn't want to bring my airbrush in here. I'm working with my usual setup right now, and I brought everything in from my workroom, so I didn't want to mess with any of that. So I went ahead and spray painted everything. All right, so what we're working with here was a few paints. I think this is pretty much all that we need. Working mainly with Viejo colors, and then also some Citadel Nuln oil. This is some really, 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 really good stuff. So for you guys who are, getting into maybe painting your own miniatures or even bases for your dioramas, this is awesome stuff. Also using some apple barrel. I've been using this stuff for a long, long time. It settles well, and it's a really good acrylic. I love it, and it gives a nice matte finish too. So I'll show you what that's going to look like later on. Also going to use some foam safe super glue. Anytime that you're working with foam and you're using super glue, let's just say to fix your models, you're going to want to use foam safe super glue, and this is it. Also using some Liquitex. Liquitex is a little bit it's easy to work with, but you have to practice working with it because unfortunately the Liquitex, it goes on very thin, so you have to really work with it. But it's not anything too difficult. So there is something else that I do need to get real quick, and I'll be right back. Oh man, you're not feeling good, man? That sucks, dude. I hate to hear that, bro. Make sure you're resting up, all right? don't feel obligated to stick around in the stream, man. I want to make sure that you're feeling better. Okay. But I've been doing good, man. Just busy as always. I was working on this stuff for most of the day, trying to get everything ready because I was working on a video earlier and also doing this. And I think I might do another stream after this as well because I want to start Halo Wars. That'd be really really awesome. But I've been doing all right, man. Just tired, working as much as I do. I appreciate it, dude. Please make sure you get to feel better soon, okay? Make sure you guys are welcoming Garden and wish him better. All right, so this is what we're using for my uh my kind of oh what do you call it? The pad that you put your paints on. I forget what it's called. Anyways, that's what we'll be using for the paints. So let's see. All right. Nice. That's good to hear. Not so much about the tired part though. It's fine, man. It is what it is. I don't really care so much. This is something that I really enjoy doing, and uh, it's always fun to have you guys along for the ride. So it's all good, man. Doesn't really bother me that much. All right, so I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is I would really like to add some music. Unfortunately, I only have a couple of songs on a playlist, so we're gonna have to stick with those two songs. So sorry about that. I didn't uh, think in advance to get some stuff going here. So let me just give me just a second so that I can get some music together for you. How's everyone's day going? Oh, palette. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why I don't know why I forgot about it. No idea how why I forgot about it, bro. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's this one. So we're gonna download that song. Um, and there are some other ones. I think I think there's one that we had, and I don't know if we could put a loop on it, but let's see. I'm gonna send this over. Awesome. We got that. So now we have a couple of songs that we can work with here. Let me see if I can throw those together real quick. Just give me a quick second. I'll throw those songs on real quick and then we'll get going. Okay. And then I think let's see where are oh there we go. Downloads. Now there's also specific song that I'm looking for here. Oh wait. Okay, okay. No, I'm. No. Okay, there it is. There it is. That's what we're looking for. All right, so these two songs are going to be on repeat, just so you guys know. But I think they're actually pretty decent, pretty decent. So let's see. I think that might be a little bit too. All right. Okay, so that should be ready in just about a few seconds. All right, so I want to explain to you guys what all we're using here. Okay. All right, so I've got some paper towels here to use for dry brushing. Um, I can't remember which brand this is. It's so covered in paint and stuff. But I'm pretty sure golden maple. Golden maple. That's what we're using. So, these golden maple brushes, they're actually really really cool. So, I would advise you guys to invest into golden maple. Their durability isn't really that great, but they are some good brushes. So if you guys are looking for some cool stuff, all right. So we got that. Make sure that let's see. Repeat. Okay. All right. So how? Let's see. Is there any audio coming? Oh, I might have to add. Here, hang on. I might have to add a new audio source. Um, window capture. There we go. Window. Let's see. Media player. Cool. Uh-oh. Okay, cool. Can you guys hear that? It looks like it's just a. Yeah, I don't know why it's not. Okay, maybe I have to do audio capture instead. Ha. Huh. Sorry, guys. I'm so unprepared this time. I'm so not prepared for this time. No, I don't. Yeah. Um. Let's see. Oh, I've got two of these, and I don't need two of them. Hang on for me real quick, guys. All right. Default. I don't know. Uh-oh. We don't want that. All right. So what if we did this? And then drag that all the way down the bottom. Okay. All right, let's see how that is. Okay, all right, cool. All right, how's that? How's that, guys? Is it too... Oh, is it? Okay. All right, how's that? We good? Perfect. Nice. Okay, cool. All right. Let's actually get started here. I need gloves. Oh, is it now? Is it too quiet now? Okay. Okay, so noticeable but faint. Okay. Sorry, I had to go get a cup here. How's that? Are we better? Oh. We are just not prepared today. Much better? Okay, cool. All right. So, we got our cup of water here. Which I'm going to keep on the floor next to us. Don't want that to spill everywhere. It's going to be real bad. All right. Okay, so I want to start with here. And so we're just gonna cool. This process doesn't really need a whole lot of attention to detail because we're just setting the base layer down. Well, that's what we're going to be working off of when we build everything on top of it. So we can just lay it down. I like to just smother the entire thing. If you don't get all of the crevices, that's fine. I think it makes it look a little bit more realistic anyways. Also, when it comes to making my bases, I always like to do irregular shaped bases, kind of like this. Kind of like how it's like all torn up and it looks a little bit more natural. You know, I like that look because I think it adds more visual appeal to it. This is actually going on a lot better than what I had anticipated. Most of the time I lay the stuff on, it does not go on as well. So I think you guys are catching a pretty rare moment here. Alright, there is our base coat. It actually dries a little bit darker, so that makes it good for us. And there's another color that I actually forgot because we're going to be doing highlights, but I'll get that here in just a little bit. I want to make sure to get the base coat down first. Oh, I would really love to have another drum set. Oh man. Have any do I have any musicians popping in the chat? Here, but no equipment. Oh wow. All your brothers play? Dude, that's sick, man. Also, they also don't have any equipment. I feel that, bro. Finding equipment, man, is hard, especially having a decent sound. That's hard, man. All right. Oh, dude, you do piano too? That's awesome, bro. I'm not as adept to piano. Well, I can't say that I'm not as adept. Um, Piano isn't my main. Although I do love playing piano, it's not my main instrument. But I used to know how to play a few songs. I remember because I also had a synthesizer on a keyboard I had back in high school, and I remember I would play Beverly Hills Cop all the time. I would annoy the shit out of my parents for playing Beverly Hills Cop all the time. But I learned how to play Clocks by Coldplay. I learned how to play a few songs by Coldplay. Clocks. There was Viva La Vida. I learned how to play. I really liked playing Viva La Vida. That was really cool. And then, of course, when you're playing piano, you have to play. You have to learn how to play the Halloween theme, or else, what's the whole point of having a piano, right? So that was fun. All right, let's see. Is this dried enough? I don't think it's quite dried enough yet. Oh, dude, Halloween theme is a big one, dude. I was not letting that go, bro. I was gonna learn how to do the Halloween theme, and no, bro, no, absolutely not, absolutely. I was not letting that go. But one of my favorite songs to play on piano is "For Release" by Beethoven. It has one of those melodies that's just super relaxing. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want to do some heavier spots here and there. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. So this is now. Oh shit. So this is dried enough to handle. So we're gonna finish this off. I will definitely do better when I'm doing, because this is a new setup that I'm doing here for the art stream. So whenever I'm doing art streams, I'll be sure to try and get everything set up a little bit in advance. That way, I'm not, kind of fumbling everything at the beginning of the stream. So, um, and I'll also be putting more music in so that it's not the same two songs over and over. So just bear with me, guys. Still trying to figure stuff out. Fur release is peak, dude. It's peak, bro. Oh man, it's so peak. I wish I had a keyboard again. Um, I would be playing that for I would be playing that for forever, bro. Moonlight Sonata is pretty good. That's one song that I would really love to learn how to play, is Moonlight Sonata. I love the somberness of it. Anything that sounds, I would say, like a upbeat, or any, well, it really depends on uh what what the key is, I guess. But I'm not picky. A lot of people like major key songs, but I'm not really too picky. But I like I do like the somberness of Moonlight Sonata. It's a really really great, um it was written very very well. Okay, so okay. Hey, Gladys, welcome in. Welcome in, Gladys. Appreciate you popping in. Everyone say hello to Gladys. When she bullies me, don't worry, guys. It's just it's nothing personal. That's just her personality. She bullies people. Watch chat be like, and you deserve it too. You know what? Watch Gladys be like, and you deserve it. Okay, all right. I think that's gonna be, because this is gonna be battle worn anyways. All right, so nah, we'll keep it like that. All right, so we're gonna let that dry all the way. We're gonna set that off to the side, and then we're gonna soak. Actually, we're gonna get our brush. We're gonna clean it, and we're gonna dry it off here. Every time you use a brush, make sure you clean it and dry it off. No, you're right. Nobody deserves to be bullied. Well, okay, yeah. No one deserves to be bullied. I'll just leave it there. All right. Okay, I want to show you guys a cool technique that I do for the eyes of these guys. Again, apple barrel. Oh, crusties. All right. I haven't done this in a while, so we're going to see how this turns out. All right. So what I do is just haphazardly put it all in there. Lick my finger. I don't know if you guys can see that super well. Ah, I'll show you. I got too much in there. I do have a solution though. Oh, I think that's working. Yep. All right. You can see the eyes there. See if I can get it a little closer up here. All right. Now we can start on the blasters. What other what's your favorite song to play, Garnet? And Pulse. Tony Ann? I don't think I've heard that one. That's new. That's new to me. That's definitely new to me. Play that a lot in my head. Do the car alarms. There are a lot of songs that we play in our heads. There was one song I couldn't get out of my head for the longest time. That was Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. You'll understand if you find the version with the car alarm. Oh, okay, okay. So there's a car alarm version. Got it. Well, I don't feel like getting arrested. So Yeah, if you send me a link, Garden, I'll check it out. I can tell I'm a little sloppy. I haven't painted in. I haven't painted in a while, man. I could tell. Then again, it's also hard to see. Speaking of music, not hearing. You're not hearing any? Well, that's so weird. Why? It's still playing. Hang on. Oh, that's not that. I know that. I know that's not right. Can you hear? Can you hear music now, or is it something else? You can hear it now? Okay. All right. Oh, wait. Ah, okay. I see. I see what's going on. Hang on. Link sent it. Nice. Thanks, bro. All right. How's the music? Can you hear it? Is it too loud? Is it too soft? It's a tad loud. Okay. How's that? Better? Good enough for background. Okay, cool. Kind of correcting a spot here, and we kind of messed up on. So, all right, I think that's good enough. So we're gonna get back to it here. The print came out a little weird, so it's kind of hard to tell exactly where the lines need to be. All right. Anybody got any cool plans? Or had any cool plans? Oh, it's gonna be such a weird angle. I mean, I could definitely get that angle. It's just gonna be so weird. Just breeding an arc. Maybe checking out Genesis from I would advise. I think you popped into last night's stream, yeah. I would advise you guys starting in on the ocean section. They've changed so much. Like it's almost a completely different map. In the original, some of the maps were like just night and day different. As a compared to ASA. Like in the ocean, the ocean map in ASE, the ocean was pretty wide open, but the islands weren't actual islands. They were more or less pillars that were the islands. So if you fell, you were screwed if you didn't have a way to get back up. So Was there on the last night stream before going to cookout at the... Oh, nice, dude. Let's go. How'd that go, man? If I remember correctly, it's the ocean, the bog, then the winter biome, volcanic biome, and then the lunar biome. I think that's the way the progression goes in the Genesis simulation. If I remember correctly. Pretty well. Gotta talk to the local vets and family of vet. Nice, dude. Let's go. Kids had fun as well, though they were the only ones there. Oh, well, that's not so bad. The main thing is that everyone had fun. That's what matters. I had it in mind to set off some fireworks in the stream in Arc yesterday, but completely slipped my mind because I was teaching Shorin how to play. And the stream kept cutting out. Yo, what's up, dude? Hats off to you. I can't do this stuff. No patience. So small. Okay. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate you, dude. It just takes time, effort, and practice, man. I appreciate that, big dog. You sleep well, man. Everyone say goodbye to Neo. Sleep well, man. I did, yeah. Yeah, because the stream just kept cutting out. Yeah, that's not the first time that this has been happening, so I have no idea what's going on. Hi and bye. Hello and goodbye. I appreciate you lurking, Neo. Appreciate that, bud. You think this is tedious? Oh man. Try to paint these at like 50% scale, like which is something like that. I can show you some tiny, and I do mean some tiny figures, man. And there's some. This kind of makes me want to get back into model kits. Oh, dude, I love Gundam. Before I got into all of this, I would do a bunch of Gundam. I like Gundams, but love Zoids. Zoids. That's interesting. I don't think I've heard of that. But one thing I enjoy most of all are doing these guys. Dude, these things are so fun. These things are so fun to do, man. what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around just random spots here and there. Well, it's not coming alive just yet. I just kind of want to blend some stuff in. There we go. There we go. Gundam has, think Gundam but animals. Okay. Got kids now, so wishful thinking. Yeah, I understand that. I can't really dedicate too much time to do Gundam myself. I'm so busy working on my dioramas, you know, and all that stuff. Here, hang on. I'm checking. Let's see. Okay. Okay. All right, cool. So you see this button? Looks like a... We can zoom in enough. But you see that button? It looks like a button right here. Right there. I always thought that that was red, but it doesn't look like it is, so. All right. Okay, so there's a couple of colors that I need to get, so I'll be right back. Yeah, that's a good point. All right. Okay. So we've got a white gray. We got white. And then we have basalt gray. This is a badass color. That's one of my favorite colors to use. But we're going to go ahead. All right. I do want a matte finish. So I'm thinking what I could do instead of doing this, which leaves a glossy finish. I was going to do this, but I don't know if I'm going to do it now. I'm thinking I'm just going to do an apple barrel black wash over it. So we're going to go ahead and Dip our brush, cover the brush, but we don't want to do too much. All right, get all the excess off. The excess, my bad. All right. And we're just gonna cover the whole piece here. And all those cracks, crevices. It's gonna highlight all of those all those recesses, dips, whatever you want to call them. And also make it look like it's dirty, like it's been worn down, which is a good look, I think. We're just typing about the final coat being matte or gloss. Yeah, matte for sure, because this is going to be more of a battle scene, right? All right. And then we can go heavier with the wash in different places. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's give it a heavier wash in different places here. Kind of simulate that dirt and grime. Oh, that's not. Alright, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to take the lid off. I don't want to do that, but I don't really have a choice. Oh, to make this work. All right, there we go. All right. So check this out. I'm going to take and just dip it. Looks like we forgot to get a spot here. Whoopsies. Okay. I'm gonna set that one. I'm gonna set this guy off to the side. Hang on. All right. Set him off the side. Now let's get the B2 going. So this is one of my favorite colors. It's a metallic cover. It's a metallic color, and also from Vallejo, as you can see. But this one is a super realistic color. Well, not that that isn't, but hang on. Fine. That's whatever. All right. So this one's gonna be really, really easy. What we're doing is we're just covering this whole guy in the gunmetal, and we're only using a few different colors. It's not really a whole lot that we can do with this guy. But man, does this gunmetal look good on this guy. Which battle droids are your guys' favorite? I would say the B1s. The B1s are my favorite. Those guys are funny. The Droidicas are really cool too. I've actually I did a diorama with a crossover between Halo and Star Wars, and I did a ODST fire team, kind of surrounded by droids, B1s, B2s, and I did a Droidica. I was thinking about doing a Droidica tonight, but I think I might wait on that. I mean, one, I don't have one printed out. And then two, I just wanted to do a couple of droids because this will be a diorama. So. But that one turned out really dope, actually. Alright, you see how that gunmetal looks on it? It's completely different. C3PO? Hey. No, man. It's R2 before C3PO, man. Well, I mean, I guess. Okay, would you say canonically that C3PO was before R2? Because who made an appearance before the other one did? Pretty sure R2 made an appearance before C3PO did. Well, both of them are old. Both of them are old, yeah. All right, I want to make sure that that dot there is the color I think it is. Yeah. Okay. All right. Got to be real careful with how we do this. Nice. Okay. Now what's left? See if I can mix this in. I want to go lighter for some of the pieces. There's some joints. All right. All right. All right, so same thing. We're going to do a black wash over this too. So base is down. All right. Yeah, maybe I should start doing black washes instead of um the Citadel non-oil. I like the Citadel non-oil. It's just it's not at all what I would, would kind of hope for, because I like more of a matte finish instead of a glossy finish. And sometimes it's really easy to overdo it and give it a glossy finish. All right, so we're going to set this aside and let the wash dry. All right, I'm going to let that wash dry. And now it's time to do the shading for our concrete base here. And I just do it the same way. But I do this different. I'll show you how I do that. So I just take it. And I spray it on and then I dab it. Rinse and repeat. It simulates grime. And since this is going to be a battle scene, then it's going to be a lot of that. But you just take it, dab off the excess there. There's no need to be super quick with it, because we're going to be doing some layering and dry brushing and stuff, and I'll show you what I mean here in a minute. What we don't want, though, okay? Now we're going to do around the borders. I need to set down some more paint. All right. should be enough to last us the rest of the stream here. You do kind of want to be careful whenever you set this down, because you can overdo it. Just like that. All you do is just wet it. Easy fix. Oh, Iggy. Okay. All right, so we got our grime. Get everything in now. What we want to get is highlights. So that's why we got the white, gray, and the white. So what we're gonna do is, this is my favorite part of any diorama or any miniature that I'm painting, because when we do the highlights, it just brings the entire thing to life. So let's see, I think this is the white gray. Yes, I'm gonna have to get some more white gray. Let's see, do I have, I don't know if I have enough. Oh, okay, cool. I have just enough for this piece. Hopefully that's going to be all that we need. So just dab the brush on. Get all of the excess off that you can, the excess. Until there's a little bit on the brush. And just dry brush over top of it. Okay, we want to go perpendicular from where we went, covering the piece in the base layer, because it's going to catch all of those raises. And it's going to actually brighten up the piece. And you can kind of see, well, I could probably see a little bit better than you guys can. But whenever we add the white in there, you'll start to really see it. Plus, it is kind of dark here in the room, too. So whenever you're dry brushing, it just comes with experience. You can leave more on the brush if you're comfortable with it. Because there's a... I always advise you guys doing this. Dry brush until there's like a light pigment or just a little bit left on the brush. And then dry brush that way. But you can do more. It just depends on what you guys are comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? So this is going to brighten up our piece here. And we are almost out of the gray-white. So we gotta hurry this up. And then we'll really see this thing pop. Whenever we put the white to it. You guys will see the edges. It makes the edges look really, really cool. All right, so now it's time for the white. Let's see. Let's put it right here. Flip it. Actually. Now the white you kind of want to be careful with. I'm not sure if you guys can see these edges. Oh yeah, yeah. You can see it a lot clearer now. I'll have to bring the piece up closer so you guys can see. You can see the highlights kind of difficult to see. All right, let's see. Can I? All right, there we go. You can see on the edges here those highlights, and that's what we're going for. Might make it look like it's, you know, been weathered, all that good stuff. Let's see, we need more white. But release-wise, R2 in episode 4. I don't know why it took me that long to read the comment. My bad, bud. Well, I mean, both of them are in episode 4. Both R2 and C-3PO. I think you guys can, yeah, I think you guys can even see from there the highlights. You're right. R2 was seen first in that whatchamacallit. I can't remember what it's called, man. All right. I think that's good. Now, here's what we want to do. We want to wash it over. Well, we want to dry brush the different spots. Kind of make it look like soot, just about. Okay, I think here too, but not as much. I think that's good. Now we gotta do the underside. It was the CR-90 Corvette. Oh, was it? I know what it is. but I don't know. I can never remember what it's called. But it was the thing that, you know, the little Jawas would drive around all the time and sell stuff. You know. So however the Jawas got their hands on C-3PO and R2, you know. But then again, C-3PO and R2 are always getting themselves in situations. They are, bro, look, in my opinion, they are what made Star Wars. Because they were literally there from beginning to end. And doesn't it suck that Anakin literally created C-3PO and then he saw what his master became? Bro, that sucks. Oh. Oh, is that what it's called? Yeah. Yeah. So it's called a sandcrawler? Yeah, it was a thing um that they opened with on Tatooine. Oh, is it? Damn, I thought we had enough black to carry us through the whole stream, but I guess not. Don't know. It's my I don't know either. I couldn't even remember the name of it, dude. I'm not so I like Star Wars. Star Wars is cool, but it's not my franchise. You know what I'm saying? It's not my favorite. I stopped really caring a lot about Star Wars um, when the uh, sequel of Episode 4, 5, and 6 came out. So yeah, when they injected a bunch of politics into the series, and it made no sense. Like if they wrote where um, Rey was a Jedi in training, right? And the new temple was attacked by the Sith, right? Because Palpatine had somehow escaped from the Death Star and had rebuilt a Sith temple. That would have been that would have been cool, you know. That would have been cool, but it was so unoriginal. All right, so that's the underside done. This, I think, is a little too... So let's see if we can take that down a little bit. make it look like it's been used quite a bit. Nice. I think most fans didn't. Most fans realized that it was very obvious that they messed up, and they tried to they tried to fix it with the fan service, and it made things that much worse. Um, all right, so we're gonna let this finish here, finish drying, and now we're just gonna do a bunch of different finishing touches. Like what is it? Blast residue. And what we could do is we could do like I don't want to do too much. There we go. Just trying to get it refocused there. All right. Now what if we did a certain kitten has taken up residence right beside my feet. My feet are about to be evicted, guys. All right, so what if we did like streaks? Uh-oh. So we'd have to do the same thing on this side here. I always like to do kind of like a cross kind of blast residue kind of thing. I think it's cool. Actually, I don't think that makes sense. So let's... I do think that that's kind of interesting, though. All right, so let's see what we can do with the hips here. We don't want to do too much. But I think a little bit would kind of look cool. Trying to get... There we go. I would have to say, though, and this might be an unpopular opinion, I do like the prequels a lot more than I do the sequels. Or the original. The originals. Same thing with the leg here. And then we probably want to do like a heavy or a heavier effect here. I think we want to make the joints a little bit dirtier, right? Mixed feelings on that. There are aspects I like about. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. You always have to respect the originals, man. The originals is where it's at, bro. I will always respect the original. You know, that's not to say, you know, don't respect the original, of course. But there's a lot to the original, you know, that makes it so interesting. Um, but I also like the prequels because um, I like knowing how everything happened, right? Instead of just, okay, well, you know, this is where we're starting, this is where it's going, this is how it ended. You know, if that makes sense. Like I like lore. I should say I like lore. All right, so it want, you know, scratches here and there. And we kind of just want to dab around, kind of like capture those small scratches and damage onto the paint. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, I know, guys. It's kind of hard to see from from that side. Or excuse me, from that far away. Thinking aloud here. I think what I'm going to do are the boots here. All right. Now we got to do the weathering for the blasters. And when it comes to black, I always like to use basalt gray because it makes it captures those highlights perfectly. And I'll show you what that looks like. Let's see where. I think we'll use this. Yes, I did. Yeah. Yeah, Genesis is going to be our Arc Battles PvE server. And the Ragnarok map will be our PvP server. I was able to roll back to a file where we still have the castles. So that's awesome. That's what I was looking for. All right, let's get these highlights in. Oh, dude, I love the way that looks. I don't know if you guys can see the difference in that. Here, let's see if I can. Bring this closer to you guys. So you can see the highlights here, right? And how it captures all the edges, really just makes it pop, right? Versus just the straight black. So, here, let's see. And I know that the infantry B1s, I know that they didn't really dual wield any blasters, but I thought it looked cool. So Now what we could do is we take this and just add it around. Again, not anything too much, but something to kind of sell the idea that this is soot. All right. I think that looks good. So we'll set that one off to the side. Or do we? Hang on. I want to do a little bit more. There we go. I want to put more of the soot in the joints. Just to capture a little bit more of that realism. Would it be all right for me and my brother to jump in? Yeah, bro. What I will say is it's not like a super serious server. So just be aware of that. It's meant to be like a special event kind of used once a month kind of server. Or if we want to dick around on it. Here, let's... Nice. Okay, yeah, we're jumping, we're just going to... Okay. And it's also a good way to get used to the different biomes and stuff too. All right, so what we could do is all right, that works. Okay, cool. I'm gonna stop messing with it. Just as I say that. just as I say that. Alright, now I want to do the same thing here. And just cover the boots. Not so much, but cover the boots a little bit. And that's... I do have an effects that I could use, but I don't think it's really necessary here. So if you guys are happening to look for a good effects for soot, dirt, grime, or I would say dust, like debris, like from falling debris from concrete buildings or stuff like that, then there's a company that goes by the name of AK, and they make a lot of really cool stuff. They make a product called Dust Effects, and it's super sick. It's really, really good. All right, that I think we could probably go with maybe silver. I think silver would be... Yeah, I think that looks all right. Oh, welcome back in, Neo. What's up, dude? Oh, there's a lot of things I need help with. All right, so now let's take this and just go around here. Let's see, where's that? There we go. What are the super droids made out of? Wasn't expecting all those. Oh, what happened? Like what alloy? Is it a different alloy that they're made of? Swords are still an ab. Oh, whatever's gonna help us with the fight against Rockwell, I'll be all right with. Okay. All right, same thing that we did for the B1. We're gonna do for the B2. Okay, you already had a male. Oh, you guys are talking. Okay. All right. Hang on. Sitting cores and DM. Later I will farm up some stuff. Okay. All right, I'll take a look at it here in a little bit. We could farm up Yeah, yeah. I'll take care. I'll take care of that for sure. I'll hop on and do a little bit of farming, and then I'll start the next stream after. Yeah, let's see. Hang on a minute. Usage on the B2 has Durasteel exoskeleton. Durasteel. Appreciate it, dog. What about the B1? Oh. Nice. Okay, so that's why they're different colors. Not just because I I totally suck at color matching. Nice. Oh, let's darken that just a little bit. Nice. Okay, here is the B2. Here's the B1. All right. Let's set all of this off to the side. Now it's time to fix our models to the base. With the foam safe stuff, really have to be careful because Sometimes it could come out super, super, super much. And I might one day put another one right here or something. Maybe one day. We could fit. All right. Well, check that out, guys. I think this is probably the fastest I've ever actually made a diorama live. You think I should do some stormtroopers next? Or maybe some clone troopers? Oh, wait. Maybe I should do another live with doing a droidica. Maybe that'll be cool. I think that'll be pretty cool. Yeah, but it's all done. I'm kind of blown away how quick I was able to get that done. This process usually takes, well, I mean, let's be real. This took a few days. Because every piece here